To not be active now is simply stupid. The setup was never more clear, and I think people don't realize where we are standing right at the moment. We are on the verge of going parabolic in the crypto space. This is the last chance, maybe one of the last setbacks people can use to get their leverage for the upcoming bull run, for the upcoming altcoin season. So use it wisely, prepare now, and you will be rewarded. In today's video, I will tell you all about it, what you have to know at the moment to be a winner in this cycle. This cycle is completely different from previous cycles. We can see it here. We are growing steady, but we are growing. And this is very, very good because it means more stability, and the upcoming altcoin season will be even more crazy. And I think there will be no hard drawdowns like we have seen before. I think we will hold one level and we will get less volatility. So this is why it is very important to be active now, because this can be the last big bull run. The CEO of Robinhood, I'm sure many of you know the platform Robinhood, says crypto will replace traditional finance completely. And everything we can see the United States is doing at the moment is going in this direction. Even the Bank of America compare Bitcoin to the light bulb. So it means the Bitcoin is as disruptive as the light bulb was. And all of the movements on the government side are aligning. For example, the SEC is now supporting DeFi. They want to support DeFi innovation. They are withdrawing multiple regulatory proposals in regards of DeFi. And also the SEC is meeting up with the New York Stock Exchange to plan how they can use blockchain technology to tokenize traditional assets. We will soon see every bond, every stock tokenized on the blockchain. The history is written now and we can be part of it. I mean, everything will change. The whole financial sector will completely change. And we are in the middle of it. You have to understand how big this is. Also, the Fed removed reputational risk for Bitcoin and crypto in the whole banking sector. That means that banks are now free to provide services to the crypto industry. Everything is aligning. And also, the United States government is looking into ways to use your crypto as collateral. For example, if you want to have a mortgage for buying a new house, you can use your crypto as a collateral. That means what we're doing in DeFi since many years on platforms like Aave, you can now do in the real world, in traditional finance. It will become soon reality. And you don't even have to sell your Bitcoin. You can hold it in your wallet and it qualifies for your mortgage. And also some real estate moguls like Grant Cardone, I'm sure many of you know him, supports this kind of things. But this is not the only thing. As you know, the government wants to use stablecoins very soon. The Genius Act will be signed very soon, and then the United States government is using stablecoin technology. This is why all of the big companies now in the world want to make their own stablecoin. Visa, MasterCard, Shopify, Stripe, Vserv, Robinhood, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Societe Generale, Telegram, X, GameStop, Bank of New York Mellon, Charles Schwab, Amazon and Walmart. Every single one of the biggest companies in the world wants to bring their own stablecoin. So you can see in which direction we are going. The signs were never more clear, and soon prices will follow. The Fed will make sure of it. They will cut their rates 2 times in this year. When we look at Polymarket, for example, we will for sure get a rate cut in September. In September, altcoins will go crazy. The whole crypto sector will go crazy. You can prepare. We have time, but you have to use the summer wisely. Use every dip, use every setback, use every correction. I mean, it's so crazy. The Bitcoin euphoria is not even here yet. And still ETFs, for example, are buying Bitcoin like there is no tomorrow. I mean, you have to imagine 10 times the amount of Bitcoin is bought on a daily basis that is even mined. So we have a 10-to-1 ratio at the moment, you can see here. And this will only lead to one thing, you know it. And also, we have the support of the Treasury Secretary, for example, who says Bitcoin is freedom. It has come to stay. And soon, most of the US states want to build their own strategic Bitcoin reserves. We have now Arizona, we have New Hampshire, we have Texas. Soon, these states will start with accumulating Bitcoin. It's completely crazy and retail is missing out completely, but you are here. Congrats to that. Stick through it. It will be worth it. Not only will the United States start soon buying Bitcoin for their own strategic reserve, I'm sure of that. Also, Donald Trump, the most powerful man in the world, filed for his own Bitcoin spot ETF for his company Truth Social, so he can start accumulating Bitcoin there. And not only I am telling you where this is leading, listen for example to Max Kaiser, who's a billionaire, who stated that the Bitcoin supply shock is imminent. We will very soon get a Bitcoin supply shock. You can also ask ChatGPT, for example. ChatGPT will tell you if the institutions keep on accumulating, we will probably get a supply shock maybe in 26. The OTC desks are drying up quickly. The OTC desks is where the ETFs, where the institutions are buying their Bitcoin. This is where they make the private deals, and soon they will run out of Bitcoin. But also exchanges are running out of Bitcoin. And this is economics 101. If there is much more demand than supply, the price can only go in one direction. If we are getting a supply shock soon or not, I'm sure Bitcoin is heading towards 200k at the end of this year. This is what many analysts are telling me. And the Bitcoin dominance will keep on rising. The Bitcoin dominance will keep on climbing. And this is good. This is how it is supposed to be. We are at the moment in a clear Bitcoin season. So if there is dips, use it. You can never get altcoins more cheap. You have to buy altcoins when they're down, when they're bleeding. When you think there is no tomorrow, then it is time to DCA into some altcoins. This is why I'm always telling you, do some dollar cost averaging. If you want to buy altcoins, always dollar cost average into these projects. Always buy just a small amount, but always in the dips, in the setbacks. So you can get a very good and very cheap average price. The money flow is completely intact. We see tons of money flowing into Bitcoin, billions. And we also see already money going towards Ethereum. Soon, some strong layer 1 altcoins will follow. And first, Ethereum will explode, and it will explode. Because also here, the signs are clear. There has never been more staked Ethereum. I mean, with 1/3 of all Ethereum staked at the moment. We have 35 million Ethereum locked at the moment. And also this can only lead to one thing. The Ethereum supply is shrinking fast. It does not need a max supply. If there is less circulating supply, or if there is too less circulating supply, we can also get a supply shock with Ethereum. Especially after the Pectra upgrade, Ethereum flipped deflationary. You can see here what is burned on a daily basis on Ethereum. Because also when we look at the exchanges, we are at a 7-year low in Ethereum supply. So also here a supply shock is imminent. This is why I am always telling you, you have to look what is happening on the blockchain. And this is perfect. This is why I love the crypto space, because everything is transparent. There is no secrets in the blockchain sector. You can see every metric. You can see what is happening when you look at the blockchain. And at Ethereum, we're seeing there has never been more active addresses, because DeFi is gaining momentum. We will see a DeFi summer because real world assets are gaining momentum, and everything happens on Ethereum. This is why Ethereum will benefit. This is also why some other big layer 2 blockchains will benefit. You just have to look on the blockchain. The signs are here. Prepare yourself. The altcoin season is intact and it will be crazy. Soon we will come to the season where you will check your phone all the time, new all-time high, new all-time high, new all-time high, and it will be completely nuts. I know the accumulation phase was longer this time. But this does only lead to one thing, that the outbreak will be even more crazy. Doesn't matter on which metric you look, everything is set up. Whales are already starting to accumulate. So should you. Use the dips. Use them wisely. I know there is a lot of fear right now in the markets, but the ones that buy the dip will be the ones that will celebrate with me. This could be one of the last setbacks we will get in the crypto space. The crypto space will grow bigger and will grow more mature. So this leads to one thing, less volatility and more price stability. So we won't see some 10x or 100x rallies. But there's one last chance, and if you are using it right, that is enough. As Binance CC said, if you sold the dip, you need to unfollow the weak mind and follow the right people. So if you have not done it yet, please smash the follow button. Everything we see now before the next all-time high is a dip. Will there be a new all-time high? For sure, but only the strong projects. And if you follow me, if you're invested into the same projects like me, you will be a big winner in this year's cycle. So if you have any questions on how to prepare yourself for everything that's coming, just let me know down in the comments. I'm always happy to help. If you liked the video, please smash the like button, follow for more updates and share this video with your friends so they can also stay always up to date. Thanks for watching. See you soon.